Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dapper Diary, where we help you discover timeless threads, quality you deserve, and of course, ways to stay dapper. I'm really sorry if you hear a lot of background noise. There's a football game going on, and it's really freaking loud. But I am very excited today because Thursday boots finally did it. One of my biggest problems with Thursday boots in the past was that while they were decent value, the quality and construction was just not all there. But they finally did it. Let me introduce to you the Thursday Boots Black Label Collection Challenger Boot. Stay tuned. So let me explain a bit why this is such a big deal. Thursday boots, they're usually made by having a thin piece of leather and then some pour-on for shock absorption, and then a fiber board, a leather substitute lasting board, insole, and then cork filling, and then a leather midsole, and then their proprietary Thursday boots outsoles. Cheap, budget-friendly, cuts costs for you, but just not that great in materials in terms of quality. But these are special. These start with a thick, full vegetable tan leather insole, 8 millimeters thick, and then a thick, chunky leather shank, and then a thick leather midsole that is grooved for flexibility, I assume, and then it's going to be that very thick, chunky V100 Vibram lugged outsoles. Absolutely amazing. But why is this so much better? First, the pour-on, while it's great for comfort, after a while of wearing it, it just loses its shape. It's no longer shock absorbing, and it's just flat and flaccid like a guy after 4 rounds. You know, it doesn't do anything anymore. And then the fiberboard lasting board, it also great for cutting costs, but it cracks a lot easier, it will deform a lot easier, and it doesn't mold to the shape of your foot in the same way. The leather insoles of these will mold to the shape of your foot, giving you a custom footprint every single time you put these on, almost like custom orthotics, made only for your foot. And then these don't have a cork filling, but they have that thick leather shank and midsole, which will also help mold to the shape of your foot, and the leather shank provides maximum arch support. Given that Thursday boots' usual price is around $199, their flagship boots are fine. But if what you are looking for is quality construction, quality materials, Thursday boot would not have been the place to find that until now. But now that we've gone over the construction of the inside of the boots, let's take a closer look at these beautiful uppers. Now onto the uppers of the boot. While they usually use a regular no-name leather that, while it isn't bad, it's nothing to write home about. This is quite special. This is made with a 5 to 5.5 ounce Toscanello TPR horse rump from Mariam. Vegetable tan, I believe. Very high quality. Very beautiful and luxurious leather. Made of a horse rump. Horse rump has a more unique of a grain, if you can tell in this video. And while it is a little bit tougher, it is still certainly very supple and will continue to get more supple the more and more you wear it. Now, this TPR is a coating, and while I don't usually like coatings, I do not have an issue with this because it's not thick and obnoxious. It's a very light one that just helps with the water resistance of the leather and makes it a bit shinier, a bit fancier, and more luxurious looking, as if it is not luxurious already. How about the toe cap? Okay, toe cap is also special. Thursday Boots' flagship model is their Captain Boots, and that is a fake toe cap because it is simply this piece of leather stitched on to this piece of leather. So it's only one layer from here to here. However, this technically has 3 layers because the leather you see here, this piece, goes all the way to the end, and then there is another layer of leather sandwiched in between this one and this one. And then this piece, this cap, actual toe cap, is stitched on. So technically there's 3 layers of leather in the toe. So thumbs up to Thursday. I really like to see that. And I believe this is also my first boot with a toe cap, surprisingly. I think everyone should have a boot with a toe cap. Looks nice. This boot is also fully gusseted, which makes me very excited to wear it during the winter when it's all wet and nasty. Just minimizes any chance of leather going through here under normal uses. The boot is also made with a 270-degree stitch down welt. And while it is not as repairable in the long term compared to a classic Goodyear welt, any decent cobbler should be able to repair it easily at least a few times. You know, as long as you're not completely abusing the crap out of it. And for the hardware, it uses, I believe this is full brass eyelets with only 2 speed hooks. A little bit odd, but it's whatever. The laces are quite long. I actually have to wrap it around my ankle like this in order to tie it properly. But it comes with 2 extra sets of laces. One that is the same Kevlar blend laces as these. These are pretty nice actually. And also a very thick, chunky leather laces. So all very good. As for quality and control and fit and finish, it's not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, just take a look, right? Is it the most beautiful craftsmanship I've ever seen in my life? No. I mean, you can kind of tell in the toe is a little bit uneven, but there's nothing to complain about, really. I mean, you just have to take a good look at this beautiful, beautiful pair of boots. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous leather. I could eat this leather right now and be perfectly happy. I mean, you have to remember that this is probably their first batch of this line of boots because it's so new. So if they do continue to make this, their future batches, I'm sure, will have a much tighter quality control. But even right now, it is not bad at all. Nothing worth complaining over. Let's talk a little bit about the options that you can get with these boots and also the pricing. Right now, the Black Label collection only has 2 colors, this one and a darker whiskey leather. Soon, they're gonna release a black T-core, a stone rambler, and also a shinky shell cordovan. Now that one's gonna be sexy. This one is going to be $369. The T-core and the rambler and the whiskey are $349. And the shinky shell cordovan is gonna be $549. Yes, $549. That's a really good freaking deal when it comes to shell cordovan, because they usually start in like the 600s up to like the thousands, 500 something bucks for shinky shell cordovan. And the construction you get on the inside of these boots, absolutely amazing. But if $300 something is still a lot of money, don't worry. If you do not care about the upper leathers that much, and the regular Thursday boot leathers, while not as luxurious, if they're fine for you, they have a line called the Evergreen for the Challenger boot. And those run for $289. $289 for the interior construction of these boots. That's an amazing freaking deal. Go get yourselves one. I mean, that's really good pricing. Thank you, Thursday Boots. Oh, and one last thing. Sizing, go a half size down from your regular sneaker size, or go with the same size you get with most Thursdays boots and most heritage boots in general. Half size down from your sneaker size. And that's gonna be the end of today's video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe. It would really help my small channel. Man, I'm so happy Thursday Boots came out with this line and this boot. I really hope they keep making more boots like this with this sort of construction, because it's so fucking good. Anyways, that's gonna be it. I'll see you guys next time. Stay dapper.